I want to learn the one-arm push-up. And I want to do it in just 60 days. I will be training every alternate day, so that actually leaves me with just 30 days of training. This is gonna be the hardest challenge I've ever tried. But here's the thing, I'll be flying off overseas in exactly 60 days. So after a bit of research, I came up with a well-structured plan. So here's my well-thought-out plan to do push-ups. But first, I'm gonna ask my family to see what they think of my plan. How strong are you even in push-ups? Question. I have no idea. Let's find out. But before that, I don't want this to happen. To injure myself. So first, let's go warm up. So first try, let's see where I'm at. So I tried different push-up variations of increasing difficulty. But since I can't do a one-arm push-up yet, my plan is to do an easier but equally challenging progression, archer push-ups. These are archer push-ups, where you shift more of your body weight to one arm. And that's my starting point. Day 1. I decided to start off with 3 sets of 8 reps of archer push-ups, resting 3 minutes between each set. Day 3. I felt strong, so I increased my reps and sets to 4 sets of 10 instead. And that was my first mistake. The next day, I felt really sore, and even after one whole day of rest, my next workout on day 5 felt terrible. Each push-up felt extremely painful, and it honestly felt like this.
筋トレからです。2回、3回、4回。
Not sit-ups, but you get what I mean. So learning this one-arm push-up in 60 days is gonna be more difficult than I thought. But I wanted to push past this setback. So I started thinking. And then I realized I had 2 issues. Firstly, I've been pushing myself way too fast, and secondly, I've been getting way too little sleep these past few nights. So I'm gonna take my progression slower and give my body adequate rest to recover. Day 8 to 16 started to become better, and my body was getting used to the trainings and I felt stronger. But then, I got something to admit. So I actually didn't do my workouts for day 18 to 19. Maybe I felt lazy, maybe I was tired of pushing past the pain, or maybe I just gave myself the excuse of being busy with work. But I skipped my workout. At this rate, I'm not really sure whether I'll be able to learn the one-arm push-up at the end of day 60. It was time for a wake-up call. So, on day 20, having skipped 2 days of workout, I warmed up with a few push-ups, and right before working out, I decided to test out my one-arm push-up for the very first time. And then, this happened. What the heck? Yo, what the heck? Okay, let's try with my left arm this time. I tried pushing with my left arm and then tried it out a few more times. I was hyped. Guess it's okay to feel unmotivated and to skip your workout for a day or 2. But what's really important is not to give up completely. You still have to keep on pushing after that. And so, with my newfound motivation, I carried on working out harder than before. Let's go! I can't believe I'm doing a one-arm push-up. It feels so surreal. And my form is pretty okay, questionable. So I won't be ending the challenge just yet. My form and strength definitely needs a lot of improvement. So my current workouts are targeted to increase strength. Hence the low but harder reps of 8 to 10 and longer rest times of 3 minutes. But I'm curious to find out whether training for strength, does it actually lead to an increase in endurance as well? So I tested my max push-ups and managed to do 48. I really tried for 49 and came so close, but I couldn't do it in the end. I want to compare my max at the end of day 60 to see if I have any improvements. So the next few days flew by fast. I was feeling a little unmotivated, so I decided I was going out to meet my friend to work out. Side note to you guys, since the rest of my days are usually working out at home, enjoy the change in scenery and enjoy this quick travelling montage. So I reached the place and set up my camera to record. But as soon as I started my push-ups, it started raining. We waited under shelter for the rain to subside, but the rain just got heavier and heavier. And even after lunch and more waiting, the rain just did not stop. But in the end, we managed to have a tiny workout session, and overall, it was a solid catch-up while waiting for the skies to clear up. Fast forward, and as each workout and each day passed, I definitely felt myself getting stronger. No doubt, some days were harder than others, and some days just felt more fun. And just in a blink of an eye, it was the end of day 60. I can't believe the day is here. Literally waited so long for this. I'm a bit nervous, but mostly excited to see how my one-arm push-up is right now. And I also want to test out my max push-ups. So after a quick warm-up, it was finally time. I'm also going to be putting a side-by-side comparison of day 1 and day 60 to show my progress. So as I'm rewatching this footage now and giving a voiceover, I'm actually really happy. I definitely gained both strength and technique to do the one-arm push-up. I was really focusing on internal rotation here, keeping my scapulars fully protracted and depressed at the top of the movement, and retracting while going down. I got this information from the book Overcoming Gravity. At this point, I was filled with adrenaline and I actually managed to do 8 push-ups with my right arm. I was starting to feel a bit tired, but I decided to just go for it and see the progress on my left arm. And I did 7. So by now, I had just maxed out my one-arm push-ups for both arms, so I was already feeling gassed. But it was getting really late, so I decided to just spam out the push-ups and really focus on beating 48 push-ups. After 40 push-ups in, I started slowing down, and man, did my arms burn like mad. But I kept pushing, trying to take quick breaths in without breaking my push-up form. But eventually, my form broke right here, and I got a little bit of rest. At this point, I honestly lost count of my push-ups, and I was just pushing mentally and physically. I was just wrapping one push-up each time, trying to ignore and internalize all the pain. But finally, I made the mistake of holding the final push-up too long, and I literally just collapsed. I did a total of 63 push-ups, and it was a huge success. And so, that's how I learned the one-arm push-up. But that's not all. As I got ready for my flight and packed my luggage, I thought to myself, I want to make an honest video, and I wasn't being completely honest. So here's the truth. The truth is, besides day 18 and 19, there were much more days from day 36 onwards where I felt lazy and skipped working out. The thing is, to me, life is like an infinite game. The purpose is to keep playing, and in my case, the purpose was to keep working out. Just like there were days where I skipped my workouts, there were also days that I continued to work out. There are definitely gonna be lots of ups and downs in life. You might attain your goals, you might not, but the ultimate goal is to keep playing. As I finished packing my luggage and got ready to leave, I thought to myself, I spent 60 days pushing myself physically and mentally. Was it actually worth it to invest all the pain, time, and effort into learning this new skill, as well as filming and editing this whole process? And the answer came to my head immediately. Yes it was.